Well, it's a done daughter for Lacey and Oliver. Andrew revealed to Ruth that he's indeed an FBI agent and he's on the run, and Malcolm's gonna die in that cooler. Y'all, it's over for Lacey and Oliver. It's over. The highest had time today. Oh yes, when it was time for him to eat his late night supper, he had to go and unhinge Elder Mother Supreme and free her from being bound and chained, just so that she can fix his plate. And while he was in there, he took the time to address Oliver pulling a gun on him. He had Oliver and Lacey to reenact the same act as a freaky married couple. He asked Oliver if he was effing Lacey, and then he cut both of his pants legs, right? You know, to make it easier for him to undress out of those army fatigues. He told Lacey that he loved her and to look into his eyes. And Oliver knew what was up. He already knew that it was over for them. The highest took pleasure in watching the both of them, and then he took the sword and shoved it into Oliver's back, straight through, taking Lacey out as well. And this was really sad because I liked Oliver, right? Even though he was out to lunch for like a season and a half, he was still a good guy, right? Once he found out what the highest was really doing and what the Raku was all about, he took Paula and Lacey and they headed for the border, leaving it all behind, so he thought. And now I'm really feeling a way about Andrew because he could have let Oliver go. I'm telling you, that food got everybody on edge and is making people's mind flip back and forth. Everybody's so unpredictable now, like you don't know what to expect. And speaking of Andrew, he's on the run. Oh, his FBI training is in full swing. Now, what shocked me about this episode is he finally admitted to Ruth that he's an agent. And Ruth was shocked, but she played it cool. She told him that she didn't believe him. Then he told her to go and look in the trailer and in the cooler, and this is where she's going to find 2 other agents if she didn't believe him. And sure enough, she went looking, and I'll cover that in my full episode review. And Andrew still doesn't know that Malcolm snitched on him, but I'm sure that he knows Malcolm well enough to know that he wasn't going to keep that secret for too long. And he's smart enough to stay out of the way and move under the radar because can't nobody find him. Andrew is a ghost, okay? They got soldiers looking for Andrew like he's Bin Laden. And I think they'll draw this storyline out because Andrew is still smooth and he's still trying to stay one step ahead of everybody. And Ruth did actually get a chance to see Malcolm shivering like that leaf on the tree, but I think that the highest is going to have a little bit of fun with him before he takes him out. And if I heard him right, Malcolm may just have to thaw out and then get cleansed before they send him to the raccoon. They're the highlights from today's episode 11 of Tyler Perry's Ruthless, titled Late Supper. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a Ruthless fan, go ahead and sub to the channel because I do video breakdowns like this all the time. Don't forget to share this video on Instagram, your Facebook groups, TikTok, and Twitter. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Ruthless TV, you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.